About five is going to talk in depth about the connection between nutrition and mental health. I was thrilled to learn this because knowing how powerfully our mental health is connected with our nutrition inspired me to know that each of us can move that lever on our own, right? A lot of things about our mental health, what happens to us or how we deal with them, may not be in our own hands. We may get overwhelmed, we may need to go seek help, right? But the idea that we can just update how we eat and that can dramatically improve our mental state, boom, that's easy. It's not just about what we eat either, right? It's also about supplements because if you've been following the news lately, you know that the orange that my grandfather would eat would give him a certain amount of nutrition. If I want to get that same nutrition, the last statistic I saw was that I would need to eat 8 oranges. I can't do that, but I leverage supplements to kind of fill in that block. Mainly when we're talking about your food intake, a big aspect of that is not eating detrimental foods, which can be hard because especially if you experience an illness or a trauma, like when I had Bell's palsy, you're wanting comfort. You're wanting to feel like you're treating yourself in a small way that's easy to afford and simple, but the cost is way too high. It seems easy to afford and simple, but you're trading your future health for those treats, depending on how excessive you're being with it. And any of you right now who are having trouble sleeping, dealing with brain fog, bloat, water retention, you can really address a ton of that with nutrition in addition to your mental health. So let's open it up to more specifics. The gut-brain connection, the more we learn about that, the more powerful it is. We're seeing connections to behavioral issues like ADHD. And if you're a family that's dealt with that, you probably know about the elimination diet and how you're trying to figure out what your child or what you may be going through, the gluten-free era, right? Now, one of the things that may occur to you is that this wasn't so prevalent 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago. And it's because of what we've done with our food supply. And we believe that one of the best ways around that is simply to eat a diet that's rich in fiber, protein, whole grains, fruits, and vegetables. And I can help you do that with the 14-day reset. It's something I've been doing. I started it with 11 and now I'm at 14. It's incredible because you can choose with the 14-day reset, paleo, whole 30, keto, any type of whole nutrition plan that you're looking for. And it's going to clear that mind and body connection from sugar, right? From chemicals, from processed food. It can make a huge impact because it's not, when you have real food, food that you could find on the planet, you're not messing with endocrine, you're not messing with fertility, you're not messing with your neurotransmitters. You're just eating real food, right? So that gut-brain connection is our pathway to the success. Next is going to be that there are a lot of essential nutrients for supporting our mental health. And I've listed affiliate links here for my Young Living nutrients, which are the only supplements I typically take. If Young Living doesn't offer it, I'll find the additional need. But what I love about Young Living supplements is that I know their quality is bar none. They have what's called the seed to seal guarantee, and they test things up to 23 times. They're so on the ball about quality, which is why I worked with them in the first place. But what are the nutritions that you're going to want to have? You want omega fatty acids. You need omega-3. You're going to want vitamin B. That has been very closely linked to depression if you have a vitamin B deficiency. You're going to need vitamin D. You're going to need your right minerals. You're going to want to get your antioxidants, and you're going to want to get all of these that you can in an easy, simple way. The number one way I recommend getting a lot of that is through my 1 ounce of Ninja every single morning. It's my red juice. I've had it every single day since 2017. And I've had no visits to the doctor for being sick in that time. So that says a lot to me. I believe it's foundational for our health. It's a whole nutrient food, and it just comes in a great little bottle. It's so easy. I like the way it tastes. It's got a lot of blueberry taste in it too. But however you're getting these, make sure you're getting these every day in your diet in a bioavailable manner. What does that mean, bioavailable? It means your body can actually absorb it. A ton of supplements out there on the market today we're taking and peeing right out because they're full of fillers, they're full of junk, and they're full of the very stuff that we're trying to avoid to get that mental health strength through nutrition. So whatever you're doing, make sure you're just getting high quality supplements. That doesn't mean expensive, it just means high quality. The next thing is to balance our blood sugar levels. I don't know if you've ever experienced high blood sugar or low blood sugar, but I think we've all been there where we thought, oh my God, did I really give my kid a donut? And now they won't stop running around, and now they're jittery, and now they can't focus, and we got to get the wiggles out. We know the impact of high and low blood sugar on our health, but it also affects our mental state because it winds us up and it brings us low. So making sure that you're eating in a way that balances your blood sugar, and a great way to work on this is to work with intermittent fasting, because our body needs time to metabolize all of that insulin, food, nutrients that we're getting. It's going to be important. And so if you have problems with blood sugar, the first thing is obviously to talk to a medical professional. But I want to encourage you that if you can follow a specific regimen, even if it's flexible, getting your blood sugar levels will drastically impact your emotional health, your energy levels, and your entire mentality. Next is limiting triggering foods. There are tons of allergens. There are tons of different chemicals in our food that can truly exacerbate symptoms. And I'm not talking about allergies. I can't eat one food because I'm hyper allergic to it, but that's got nothing to do with how it makes me feel. So one of the keys here is to pay attention to if you always feel kind of low if you go on a sugar binge, or you always feel kind of low when you're not eating, right? When you're going too far and extremely limiting your caloric intake. In order to lose weight, as women in particular of an age, you've got to have enough calories. Otherwise, our bodies go into starvation mode, and it almost doesn't matter how little you eat. It's very difficult for our actual metabolism to kick in. If we feed it the healthy foods and the proteins, then we're going to wind our metabolism back up. I particularly saw this as someone who has a thyroid issue. I started at 31, so 187 years ago, and I definitely noticed certain foods will make me feel a little low after usually a few, maybe 30 minutes to an hour after I eat. So I avoid them. And then, of course, last but not least is hydration. Have you ever thought, I am absolutely exhausted? And somebody says, maybe you're just not hydrated, or I'm starving. Maybe you're just not hydrated. We associate a lot of symptoms with something that doesn't cause them. And so if you feel that hydration gap, and how easy can that be, just make sure you're drinking enough. And I've put some drops here connected that'll make it a lot easier to do it. But if you aim to drink sufficient water throughout the day, that is going to have a huge impact on your mental health, because mild dehydration alone has been documented to impact your mood, your concentration, and your cognitive function. Have you ever felt worse than when you're just trying to do a simple task and you can't seem to complete it? That could be dehydration. That could absolutely be your lack of nutritional strength in your day-to-day practices. So what do? Let's say you're thinking, sure, I buy it. Mental health is connected to nutrition. Now what do I do? Well, I would have you join me on the 14-day reset. All you have to do is grab the one supplement that you take along with the system, and then you're going to be placed with me into this challenge. It's only 14 days. And what I love about it is it's eminently flexible. The people that you're going to be doing this with in this group are absolutely exceptional. We're seeing incredible results. People off of prescriptions, people's weights are dropping, but that's not truly the focus. The focus is truly getting our nutritional life right. When you do that, the weight falls off, the water retention falls off, the focus comes back, right? Because we're not sabotaging ourselves, we're actually empowering ourselves. So if you would like to be part of the 14-day reset and grab your supplement, all you need to do is message me reset, and I will get you set up. It's simple, fast, and easy. This will be my 4th month doing it, and I absolutely love it. I have never felt better, and I also have never been more aware of when I cheat in between, how it impacts my mood, my energy, and my overall mental health. So if mental health is a challenge for you, let's chat. Let's get your nutrition under control in a simple, easy way. You can get everything you need from the grocery store other than that one supplement, which I can have delivered straight to your door. So I look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow, live around 5, and I hope your night is absolutely incredible.